Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Spear Podcast. My name is George Damos, and this week my colleagues and I will be going over what you need to know about Spartan football. Hi guys, and welcome to Spartan football. We're here in the second week. I've got a couple of colleagues with me. Ernie Gonzalez, he's the insider for the Spartan football team.
Hey, how you doing?
And we also have staff writer Jose Trujillo.
Hey, what's up?
All right, so first thing I want to talk about, guys, I want to talk about Coach Brent Brennan. You know, first win as head coach. I mean, that's got to feel good, right?
Absolutely, man. For Coach Brennan to get his first win against a team that he does have history with in Cal Poly, obviously he was a recruiting coordinator and the wide receiver coach from 2001 to 2004. It's got to feel good for sure.
Yeah, it's always nice if you're first-year head coach, get your first win, get the ball rolling, have your team gain some confidence, take it into next week.
Talking about that confidence and talking about momentum, I want to look at offense, and now specifically Montel Aaron. This is he ended up going on after Josh Love, and sorry, Josh, I got to say, we're going to go ahead and keep you on the bench because Montel blew it out of the water. He threw the ball for 183 yards, got 3 touchdowns, and went 11 for 17. I mean, out of a quarterback, what else could you want?
Yeah, I mean, solid performance all the way around for Montel. In terms of the passing game, he hit Jaquan Blackwell, who last week was unheard of. You know, former roommate, former classmate. You could definitely tell there's some chemistry between them two. And also Bailey Gaither. You know, last year 4 catches all season. This year 3 touchdowns already in 2 weeks. So he's definitely making the players around him better for sure.
Yeah, and let's touch on the big boys up front. They were creating some good holes for Zamone Ziegler. He had 12 rushes for 121 yards and a touchdown. You really can't ask for more than that. The offense really played well.
Yeah, offense did their job. What about defense? I mean, definitely Frank Ginda had a career high of 17 tackles. He had 10 solo tackles and 7 assisted. So that's big, guys. That's big.
Definitely. Frank Ginda, like you just touched on it, 17 tackles total. The defense as a whole was just swarming to the football all the way around. Solid performance for the defense.
Yeah, I also want to bring up Owen Roberts. He also had a career high with 10 tackles, 5 solo, 5 assisted, and he really came out and balled out.
Yeah. So, I mean, Spartans did catch a break, though, also, with Joe Pathero, Cal Poly's leading rusher as a fullback, 39 carries, 139 yards last week against Colgate, had over 1,300 rushing yards all last season, been carrying, the Mustangs to 4 straight years leading the FCS in rushing. And, for him to go down in the second quarter made it a whole lot easier for Spartan D.
Now, generally, when you want to talk about a team that has an easy job, you think about special teams, right? They have one job. It's to get it out there, get those 3 extra points, or get a kickoff. I gotta put this out there. Brent Brennan, head coach, what is going on with your special teams? This is the second game where we've had a blocked PAT. I mean, come on. It's not that hard. You see those giant things, those 2 giant posts out there? You just got to get it through the middle of the uprights. Yeah. Come on, guys. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but something strange is definitely going on. More practice, more reps for the snappers, whatever it is. Timing, you just got to get that right. Not just that, but Brennan, 3 fourth down attempts, only converted on 1. So, I mean, it's a lot of gutsy calls out there. I don't know if he's a riverboat run, he's a blackjack del Rio, whatever it is. But, I mean, I'm not sure if I'm liking this, unconservative play calling by Mr. Brennan.
Yeah, they definitely need to get their special teams down, man. Like Ernie said, it's some extra hours at practice, whatever you got to do. But we need to fix that problem.
All right, guys. Now, it seems like we kind of ripped them apart a little bit. Let's go ahead and build them back up. Let's talk about some players to watch while we finish up here.
Yeah. So, for me, it's definitely Josh Oliver. The dude is just, 6'3", 253 pounds. I don't know what he is. The dude's just a monster out there. And for him to be having some, pedestrian performances, 5 receptions, 51 yards against USF, 4 for 37, yesterday against Cal Poly. For him to just be having, some subpar performances, he definitely has to have a big game against Texas if they want to pull off that upset.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and choose Montel Aaron. He came in last week. He subbed in for Josh Love. He threw a touchdown, came back this week, threw 3 more touchdowns, and he seems like he's got some momentum, some confidence, and hopefully keeps it going and gets us a win against Texas.
You guys are loving on the offense a lot. I'm going to go ahead and show some love to the defense. I'm going to give it up to Ethan Aguayo. He had a big game last week, and then this one, he had 10 tackles, 5 solo, 5 assisted. So, I mean, keep it up out there, boys. You're doing your jobs. And we're looking forward to what we see next week. Okay, folks, well, that's all the time that we have for you on this episode of the Spear Podcast. If you like what you heard, make sure to give this video a like and share it. Also, check out our other social media. We're on Twitter and Facebook. And if you haven't checked out our webpage yet, why don't you head on over there? That way you can stay up to date on your favorite Spartan sports. Thank you very much, folks, and from all of us here at the Spear, we hope that you have a wonderful day.